Kick safety, one of the coolest and prettiest shots in pool introduced by Efren Reyes in the 80s. In this video I have 5 killer kick saves that are gonna make you kick like Bruce Lee. Hi, it's the Terminator and welcome back to another episode of Terminator Tips. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and click to like this video so you won't miss any future lessons. Let's dive into today's tip. Here's the first example of a nice 2-rail kick shot where I'm going to use these 4 balls as blockers to return the table to my opponent. There's 2 ways I can shoot this ball. The first way is by using some left spin, high left English. Go 2 rails, and what actually happens, the left spin will kick the one ball a little bit out towards this rail. So it's going to throw the ball out a little bit. Go in front of the side and then cross back over behind these balls. Let me demonstrate. Keep in mind that the speed is crucial on these shots. If you hit it too hard, it might leak out. Hit it too soft and you leave it up here. So judge the speed well. Here's a similar setup, however this time the 9 is in the way and preventing me from playing the 1 before the side pocket. So I'm going to look at an opportunity now to go past the side and then go into this area, using again those 3 balls as blockers and making life hard on my opponent. This shot is hit without spin, only a high ball, because the spin would make me collide the 1 with the 9 and I'm going to get in trouble. Without the spin I can come better into this area here. Let me demonstrate. Here's another great little kick save, and I call this a sneaky kick save because it's much overlooked. And what's actually super powerful about this little shot is we want to try and come here and hit it on the right side of the 1 ball. The 1 ball hits the rail, comes here. Cue ball goes with the right spin into this area. We hit this with high right ball, but here's the kicker. If we hit it a little bit too thin, the 1 will come here and the cue ball just travels a little bit higher, but still good result. If we hit it a hair too thick, the 1 will come a little higher and the cue ball comes a little lower. So from both directions, we can use this little wall of balls to our favor, even if we hit it a hair too thin or too thick. So the speed is actually the most crucial thing. If the speed is consistent, you can get both results on this shot, too thick or too thin. The further away we are on this shot, the more spin we have to give because the ball is traveling very slow, and if you don't give enough spin, the spin will disappear when it comes to the rail. So put this in your mind, further away means more spin on this shot. It could happen that you run into a situation like this, where if you go 2 rails on the 1 ball, it's a little bit tricky to get past these 2 balls. But there's actually a ball here that we can use. If the 1 is about a ball off the rail and we try to come in a little bit deeper under the 1, the cue ball will travel along the cushion, hit the 5, and we can potentially hook our opponent back behind the 9. Let me demonstrate that one. There you go. Looks really hard, but if we just play to come a little bit deeper behind the 1, the cue ball will just travel into the 5 and we can use that 9 as a blocker. Pretty strong shot. Here's another really sneaky kick. As you can see, I cannot really send the 1 down table easily because these balls are blocking the path, but I can use these 3 balls to hook my opponent right back on this shot. Speed is very, very crucial. We go 2 rails and we try to play the 1 ball here, maybe here, and send the cue ball towards these balls. Even if I hit it a hair too thin, the 1 would come over here by the rail, come out there, and the cue ball would travel towards these balls and land right in the middle, which is also very powerful. So the speed again is the most crucial thing. In this final example, we have a classic Efren Reyes kick shot. We cannot really get under the 1 ball, it's too close to the rail. Just hitting it would probably sell out. I'm going to hit either the 9 or the 5 with the 1 ball, so what can we do? Well, this is a really advanced overlooked kick. We're going to play with reverse English, so a lot of maximum right spin in this case. We make contact with the 1, and we're going to go back 1, 2 behind these balls from this side. So we're not going with left English this way, we're going back the other way and open up the angle again to create blockers with the 6, 8, 9. Let me demonstrate. Soft speed, maximum spin. There you have it. You can clearly see that the ball is taking the other spin and going back around the angles. Very powerful shot. Practice that one. There you go. 5 killer kick saves that you can put in your own arsenal now to make you win more games. Let me know in the comments below which of the 5 was your personal favorite. Don't forget to check out all the other great content on this channel. There's a ton of tips and lessons out here that can make you a better player. And if you're interested in the mental side of the game, head over to TerminatorCollege.com and check out all the courses that are waiting there for you. Take care.